In today's video, we're going to do an M1 Finance recap, take a peek at some of the changes I've made to the portfolio, and I want to show you the automatic purchases that were made just today. It's kind of exciting. So we're here in my investment portfolio with M1, and you can see right now my total value is $5,281.59. My unrealized gain is negative $48, which is just about down 1%. Now let's take a peek at the slices of the pie. And I start with my core ETFs, and this makes up about 48% of my portfolio, or that is the actual intended goal. And you can see right now I have 4 different holdings. I've got SCHD, HDV, JEPI, and DGRO. And I have a dog snoring beside me, so I hope that you guys can't hear that, but we're going to carry on. My next largest slice is financials, and this is very much overweighted right now at 17.1% of my total portfolio, but the goal is to certainly bring that down considerably. I've got shares of TD Bank, Main Street Capital, T. Rowe, and Barings Business Development, and you can see Barings I have down at just 1% right now because I don't want to add any more to that position. My target goal in this portfolio for real estate investment trusts is 5%, and presently I'm just under 10%, so that is not a position we'll be adding to anytime soon. And I've got shares of Realty Income as well as Care Trust REIT. In the consumer staples sector, I have shares of Altria Group and Hershey, which is doing pretty good for me. I'm up a whole 62 cents right now, you guys. My healthcare pie is slated to make up 6% of my portfolio and is presently at 4.8%. And I have just a couple of holdings in here. I have shares of AbbVie at 45%, Johnson & Johnson also at 45%, and 10% of this pie will be in Medtronic. Telecom is made up of Verizon and AT&T, with AT&T being the greater of the two at 60%. And this one is actually looking pretty good in terms of actual to target. In the industrial sector, I only have Snap-on. I may or may not add a little something extra to this slice of the pie, but I'm loving Snap-on. In my internet technology slice of the pie, I've got both Intel and Broadcom. And if you look, I'm actually upside down. So my goal for Intel is to be at 25%, I'm at 73. My goal for Broadcom is to be at 75%, I'm at 27 almost. So we got some work to do. But wonderfully enough is M1 is just kind of restructuring all of this for me, and it's just delightful. I'm going to show you what I purchased earlier today in just a moment. So let's take a peek at consumer discretionary. And right now I've got 2 holdings. I've got Lowe's and Home Depot. Lowe's being 75% and Home Depot at 25%. In the energy sector, I've got Enterprise Products Partners and Chevron, both at 50% of this slice of the pie. In the materials sector, I have just Olin Corp. And last but not least is the utilities pie, and this is Algonquin, which makes up 100% of this pie. But if you guys noticed, I did drop down the percentage in the utilities down to 2% of the portfolio. So now let's take a peek at what actually happened today. So part of my plan moving forward is for there to be a $100 deposit that occurs every Friday, and then on Monday, or today being Tuesday because the markets were closed yesterday, my purchases will be made. So let's take a peek and see what purchases were actually made earlier this morning. So we're going to come on over here to the activities tab, and we're going to check on the morning trading, and you can see what was added to the portfolio. Because again, M1 is going to automatically balance this portfolio based on the percentages that I have structured and set up within each of these pies. So I got $3 worth of Hershey this morning. Can you buy a Hershey bar for $3.14? I'm going to have to look. That's kind of funny. Broadcom, I added $12.20, $5 worth of Altria Group, $12.31 worth of JEPI. Johnson & Johnson, just under $6 was added. I got under $2 of Chevron. Is this as funny to you guys as it is to me? I just feel like it's such tiny little bits. AT&T, $3.55. Lowe's, we added $6 worth. HDV, again, these are my core holdings, these ETFs, at $25.21. DGRO, $17.58. And to wrap it up, I got $6.13 of Snap-on. Now, if you're new to M1 like I was, you can take a peek at the video I did just a couple of weeks ago on my transition from Robinhood to M1. I think it's going to continue to evolve, but I think right now the master plan is going to be to add $100 every week and let M1 Finance do its thing, and we're going to see how it all turns out together. Take a peek at this video next.